If you were called mature for your age as a kid, this video is about you. If adults praised you for being calm, responsible, understanding, different from other kids, you probably didn't realize something. You weren't mature. You were surviving. And that maturity, it might have quietly stolen your childhood. Think about it. While other kids were loud, messy, carefree, you were the good one. You didn't throw tantrums. You didn't cause trouble. You handled your emotions alone. Maybe you became the peacemaker at home. Maybe you listened to your parents' problems. Maybe you comforted adults when no one was comforting you. You learned early, don't be difficult. Don't be too emotional. Be strong. Be understanding. So you stopped asking for attention. You stopped crying loudly. You stopped acting your age. And people clapped for it. They said, "You're so mature. You're not like other kids. You're wise." But here's what they didn't see. You were skipping steps. You were learning how to manage stress before you even learned how to play freely. You were thinking like an adult in a body that still needed to be a child. And slowly, you became responsible for things that were never your responsibility. There's something in psychology called parentification. It happens when a child takes on emotional or practical roles that belong to the parent. Instead of being protected, the child becomes the protector. Instead of being supported, the child becomes the supporter. And the brain adapts. Children are wired to survive their environment. So if your environment felt unstable, you became stable. If your home felt chaotic, you became calm. If emotions felt overwhelming, you shut yours down. That's not maturity, that's adaptation. When a child suppresses their needs repeatedly, the brain learns, my feelings are not important. My problems are too small. I have to handle things alone. Over time, this creates hyper-independence. You struggle to ask for help. You feel guilty when resting. You feel uncomfortable being vulnerable. Because deep down, you learn that your role was to be the strong one. But here's the cost. You don't get those years back. You don't get to redo the carefree version of you. And sometimes as an adult, you feel strangely tired. Not physically, emotionally, because you've been carrying weight since you were little. But listen carefully. Being the mature child didn't ruin you. It protected you. You developed emotional intelligence, awareness, strength. The problem isn't that you were mature. The problem is that you never got permission to be a child too. And here's the reframe. You can give yourself that permission now. You can laugh loudly, be playful, make mistakes, not have everything figured out. You're allowed to be soft. You're allowed to not be the strong one all the time. Because true maturity isn't suppressing your inner child, it's protecting it. So if you were the mature kid growing up, this isn't about blaming your past, it's about understanding it. And maybe, for the first time, letting yourself be free.